At last, Volvo has created a properly premium executive segment large estate car that could really take the fight to prestige German rivals. This V90 features the kind of elegance, craftsmanship and technology we've never previously seen from this Swedish manufacturer. Safe, efficient, clever, practical and stylish, it's yet another model that re-establishes this Scandinavian maker as a credibly prestigious automotive brand.
Volvo limits its mainstream V90 models to a twin-turbo, 2-litre, 4-cylinder diesel engine that must be mated to an 8-speed Geartronic automatic gearbox. The base D4 variant that most will want puts out 190 bhp through its front wheels. 4-wheel drive with this car only available if you choose the mildly SUV-like cross-country model, a variant that features a 65mm ride height increase. The alternative mainstream engine is the one we're trying here, a Power Pulse D5 power plant that boosts the 2-litre Drive E diesel output to 235 bhp and only comes mated to all-wheel drive. Both options are acceptably frugal, the D4 managing 62.8 miles per gallon on the combined cycle and 119 grams per kilometre of CO2. Now, if you want to do better than that, you'll need to stretch to the top T8 twin-engine plug-in hybrid flagship model that mates a 320 bhp turbocharged and supercharged petrol unit together with an 87 bhp electric motor that's powered by a battery pack that's neatly packaged away in the transmission tunnel. When it's fully charged, this variant can offer up to 28 miles of all-electric driving range. On the move, you aren't served up anything that encourages much driving involvement. Blame the rather vague steering for that. But in compensation, there's unruffled poise and exemplary refinement. You get supple standards of ride comfort too from the soft suspension, and there's the option of rear air suspension if you want it. A standard drive mode settings driving dynamic system allows you to tailor the throttle response, the steering feel and the auto gear shift timings to suit the way that you want to drive. And if you do push on a bit, grip and traction are actually quite impressive, and cornering body roll is decently well controlled. The design language is apparently taken from contemporary Scandinavian culture, and from most angles, the resultant shape looks elegant and sophisticated. Its short overhangs, its long wheelbase, and its relatively low roofline, there's an air of confident assurance here, yet also a look that's uniquely Swedish, with a muscular shoulder line that is distinctly Volvo. Now let's move to the rear, where it's very un-Volvo estate-like. Where one of the brand's older station wagons would have featured a bluff vertical tailgate, there's instead the kind of shallower rear glass line that you find on a typical German rival. You'd expect that this might have an impact on carriage capacity, and it does. If you operate the standard electrically powered tailgate, it can be activated with a wave of your foot beneath the bumper on this top inscription version. A 560-litre boot's revealed, and that's actually 15 litres less than was provided by the old V70. Still, that figure remains very comparable with the capacity you get from rival BMW 5 Series Touring and Audi A6 Avant models. So let's take a seat up front, where it really is very nice indeed. The first thing you'll probably notice is this 9-inch portrait-style touchscreen on the centre console that declutters the cabin of buttons and gives it a classy, sophisticated air that's emphasised by intricate detailing and rich Scandinavian design. There's more technology in the instrument binnacle, where the normal conventional dials and readouts has been replaced by virtual ones in an active TFT crystal driver's information display. Time to take a seat in the back. Now, given the extra body length that this V90 enjoys over some of its rivals, you'd expect it to feel pretty spacious back here, and by and large it is. A clever design of front seat back further freeing up leg and knee room for rear seat folk. As for issues with this V90, well, there aren't many, provided you can avoid the premium asking prices. Volvo certainly hasn't been shy when it comes to those. Still, in return, there's a compensation of high residual values and the feeling inside of properly distinctive luxury, rather than merely the kind of upgrade from a smaller, cheaper model that rivals offer. It is certainly true that this car's driving experience could be a little more involving. The Swedish engineers particularly need to learn from brands like Jaguar and BMW when it comes to steering feel, for example. Having said that though, a more laid-back, luxurious, cosseting feel is all part of this car's appeal. It should feel different in the way that it does. In summary then, what we have here is a car that offers a uniquely different choice in this sector. An estate that goes about its business with relaxed confidence and a smartly understated demeanour. If you've reached a point in life where that appeals and you're browsing in this segment, well, you'll find plenty to like.